Good evening. My name is Julia Thomas. This semester, I did my service hours at Amen Food Pantry in LaGrange, Texas. Amen stands for Area Ministry for Emergency Needs. So Amen is a private nonprofit social assistance agency. Amen's mission is to serve the supplemental food needs for the citizens of Fayette County. And Amen's primary goal is to ensure that no one in Fayette County goes hungry. The primary client system served at Amen is incredibly diverse. It includes, but is not limited to, those who are white, Black, Hispanic, deaf, male, female, and non-conforming individuals, those who are monolingual and bilingual, those who are low income, those who are in higher income brackets, picking up groceries for their disabled children, the young, the elderly, the disabled or differently abled, the able-bodied, those who are experiencing homelessness, those who are living in hotels, those people with large families, single-person families, individuals who are married, those who are single, individuals cohabiting with others, the religious, non-religious, individuals who are heterosexual, homosexual, of otherwise sexual orientation, the jobless, the employed, those experiencing consistent poverty, and those who are in acute occasional crisis, such as the loss of a home to fire or flood. The primary social problem addressed at Amen is defeating hunger in Fayette County. So why is hunger such a problem? Well, eating is a biological need. We all need food to survive. With rising food costs, some people are struggling to keep food on the table and their families fed. Being hungry can commandeer all aspects of a person's life, leaving little room for creativity, personal growth, or professional drive. So what does Amen do? Well, it provides groceries to families in need of food, provides monthly vouchers at a set monetary amount for any food items that a client wishes to purchase at HEB. And Amen provides referral clothing vouchers to Second Chance Emporium, which is a nonprofit retail thrift store in LaGrange, Texas. The sources of funding at Amen come from Oviedo Dodge at $2,500 per month, from Second Chance Emporium at $1,000 per month. Amen receives funding from various private donors at an average monthly cumulative donated amount of $7,000. And Amen receives funding from local school food drives in the form of food conducted by the National Honor Society at LaGrange High School, the Math Club, also at LaGrange High School, Sacred Heart Catholic School in LaGrange, and from other Fayette County Independent School District student programs, which are centered around community outreach. So what I did at Amen. I helped set up the food pantry every Monday. I helped bag breads and meats for Monday food distribution. I helped organize and stock the pantry shelves. I helped with the intake of donations and the dispersal of donation receipts to donors. I helped stock in donations. I helped sweep the food pantry and clean the bathrooms. I also helped clients shop for groceries. I helped them load groceries into their vehicles. I helped clients feel comfortable and provided a listening ear for them. I helped other volunteers figure out their tasks. And I helped administer first aid to a volunteer when she took ill until EMS arrived on the scene. I helped at mobile food distribution sites with the Central Texas Food Bank. I helped serve plates of food at a benefit held for a local woman who had lost her home in a fire. I also observed the client intake procedure at Amen. I decorated the food pantry for Christmas, and I helped foster improved communication and cooperation between Amen and Second Chance Emporium. The collaborative agencies with whom Amen networks. There's the Central Texas Food Bank, which provides general guidelines for food pantry operation, provides criteria for the client intake procedure, which Amen utilizes, provides a list of discounted bulk groceries when those are in stock, and then delivers them to Amen. Amen networks with Second Chance Emporium, which provides Amen clients with shoes and clothing utilizing the Amen voucher, or with shoes, clothing, and household items when the disaster voucher is applicable. Amen networks with H-E-B and Walmart, who provide Amen with meat, cheese, dairy, desserts, and bread as part of the Feeding America program. Amen networks with Health and Human Services, which refers clients to Amen for help with food. Finally, Amen networks with Combined Community Action through a referral process to help clients in Fayette County obtain the following services. There's the Children and Pregnant Women, or CPW program, which helps high-risk pregnant women who are eligible for Medicaid obtain care. The Comprehensive Energy Assistance Program, or CEAP, which provides utility assistance to qualifying clients. There's Meals on Wheels for the rural capital area, which provides hot noonday meals to seniors 60 plus. The Tenant-Based Rental Assistance, or TVRA, which assists households with rental expenses while they become self-sufficient. And then finally, there's the Weatherization Program, which helps reduce home energy consumption. Some of the gaps at Amen and gaps between Amen and its collaborative agencies are as follows. At Amen, there's little oversight because there are no paid supervisors. My supervisor, Cassie Gerard, is president of the board at Amen, but she's still a volunteer. There's no standardization of method or system of doing things, and no assigned task schedule for the volunteers, and no standard setup for Monday food distribution, and so on. There's no written code of ethics or code of conduct to rely on when confrontation occurs. Between Amen and Second Chance Emporium, clients who have experienced a catastrophic disaster like a flood or a fire, or those who have been impacted by a CPS or APS investigation, are not allowed furniture on the disaster voucher system. This is a major failing, since Second Chance Emporium gets all of its merchandise, all of its stock, free from public donations. Between Amen and CARTS, or Capital Area Rural Transport, the CARTS country bus is not advertised and the bus schedule is not displayed. Between Amen, Second Chance, and Workforce Solutions of Fayette County, there exists a gap in helping unemployed clients obtain work. Between Amen, Second Chance, the LaGrange Housing Authority, and Habitat for Humanity, there is a lack of affordable housing and a gap in helping unhoused clients obtain housing. Though there is an existing collaborative relationship between Amen, Health and Human Services, and Combined Community Action, and while some clients do come to Amen and Second Chance Emporium knowing about those relationships, others do not know anything about those options for assistance, and those are resources that should be clearly communicated to clients. Since all these agencies work so closely with underprivileged populations, there should be a more seamless flow of resources, interaction, and information between all of these agencies in order to best benefit the clients. So this was my most memorable moment at Amen. Here's the tree, a nice secular kind of thing, not overly skewed one way or another. Up on top, you see the snowman, and there's a little snowman family back there in the window. And then, of course, under the tree, there's food. And a comment was made, well, what if somebody wants something that's under there? And the response was, well, we'll give it to them. So this was definitely my most memorable moment. I really enjoyed it. And the clients also really enjoyed it. It cheered up many a face that day. I saw plenty of smiling, happy people. The most significant thing I learned while I was at Amen. I learned a great deal about the social service net in my community, both by volunteering with Amen and by working at Second Chance Emporium. I learned that most of the clients in my community are well served. There's food for those who need it, inexpensive clothing, household items, and affordably priced furniture for those who can't afford to shop retail, and assistance with utilities and rent for those who qualify. But there are gaps in the system, like the disaster voucher at Second Chance, which does not take into account all aspects of crisis those clients who have gone through a disaster face. I've spoken with my director at Second Chance, and this is an issue that will be brought for review before the Board of Directors in 2023. I believe that positive change will not happen unless we push for it. Sometimes working for social advancement can be hard to do in a conservative environment, such as the one in my community. But I am not one to stand idly by and let others suffer, so I will strive on.